The 52nd verse of the Tao Te Ching. Quote, "All under heaven have a common beginning. This beginning is the mother of the world. Having known the mother, we may proceed to know her children. Having known the children, we should go back and hold on to the mother. Keep your mouth shut, guard the senses, and life is ever full. Open your mouth, always be busy, and life is beyond hope. Seeing the small is called clarity. Keeping flexible is called strength. Using the shining radiance, you return again to the light and save yourself misfortune. This is called the practice of eternal light." Unquote. Living by returning to the mother. This verse tells you that it's valuable and important to realize that your life is more than just a linear experience happening in time and space. That is, you more or less currently view your time on earth as a straight line from conception to birth. You'll move through predictable stages of development, concluding with death, where you meet up with the mystery that awaits you on the other side. Lao Tzu is inviting you to see that your existence is a return trip to the place where all the planet's creations emerge. He wants you to realize that you have the ability to enjoy this mysterious beginning before your physical ending. This mystery, which is in each and every one of the 10,000 things, is referred to by Lao Tzu as the mother, or the symbol of what lies beyond all that seems to begin and end. Start your journey back to the mother by contemplating the first two lines of this verse of the Tao Te Ching. All under heaven have a common beginning. This beginning is the mother of the world. Let this thought filter into your physical being and create a state of awe about your existence, which emerged out of no-thingness. Know that this unseen source that births every single thing also birthed you. Like electricity streaming through a conduit, the mysterious nothingness flows through and sustains all of life, including you. It's a constant invisible. It's a constant soundless, odorless force, which isn't immediately available to your sensory self. It's vital that you spend a few moments each day getting to know yours and my eternal mother, which you can do by simply acknowledging her presence and silently communicating with her. Once you decide to know and honor her, you'll begin to change the way you look at all of her children, including yourself. You'll view all of the 10,000 things as offspring of the mother, and you'll look beyond the temporariness of their appearances to see the Tao unfolding. This is what Lao Tzu means when he asks you to know the children not as separate from their mother, but as the mother herself. So see all of creation as originating in the mother, and then go back and hold on to her. How do you embark on this return trip to your eternal mother? Lao Tzu advises that you close your mouth and seal your ears to ensure that your spirit isn't frittered away on worldly activities. In other words, spend time with the maternal part of yourself and seek clarity by noticing the Tao in the small and the large. Practice abandoning rigidity and instead cultivate elasticity to improve your strength. Lao Tzu concludes by telling you that this way of seeing the world is the practice of eternal light. See that light in the tiniest insect, and even in the invisible particle that forms that little creature's leg. It's the same light that beats your heart and holds the universe in place. So allow yourself to not just be in awe of the insect, but to be that insect. In this way, you find clarity through seeing the small, and you'll improve the power of your new way of seeing through your flexible viewpoint. Change your linear thoughts about your presence here on earth and begin to see your life change right before your eyes. Lao Tzu offers the following to you through me to aid you in the practice of eternal light in today's world. First, open your mouth and spirit escapes. Closed mouth, spirit connection. Excellent. Think of your mouth as a gate that guards your spirit. When you speak to others, become conscious of the need to close the door and allow your spirit to be safely ensconced within you. Make the same mental shift with your ears. Keep them sealed when it comes to rumors and petty conversations. Use fewer words. Commit yourself to long periods of listening, and eliminate giving advice, meddling, and participating in gossip. Cultivate your strength with the flexibility of consciously deciding when to involve your speaking and auditory senses. When you're inclined to get into other people's business, remember that your eternal mother's one and only voice is silence. Do likewise, and you'll feel yourself holding on to her in freedom and bliss, thus returning while living. And second, Seeing the smallest mystery reveals the grandest mystery. By being attentive to smallness, you cultivate your desire for clarity. Noting the same spark in microscopic creatures that animates you is a way of exploring life as a return trip rather than a dead end. What seem to be the tiniest mysteries of life lead to an experience of the shining radiance that comes from an appreciation for all that you encounter. You and the mother who birthed you and everything else are one. By seeing the small, you gain this clarity, which is the return trip you're encouraged to make while alive. Now your world begins to look very different as you see originating spirit everywhere. Nothing is viewed as ordinary, inferior, or unwanted anymore. Do the Tao now. Plan a day dedicated to examining the smallest life forms that you can find. Become a witness to a spider creating a web, a sand crab scurrying along the beach, or a fly buzzing about on the wall. Take an imaginary trip through your insides, examining the life forms that reside in your intestines, in your bloodstream, or even in the lining of your eyes. All creatures that you'd need a powerful microscope to be able to see. Meditate on the mother birthing these little bacteria in order for you to exist. Experience the way viewing your body through the tiny, tiny life that's part of you and how it affects you. Living by returning to the mother will provide you with a clarity you've never experienced before.